Know how it says Segredo Corazon de Jesus? That's French. That's handwriting in French right there. Who is also French. Blessed French American patron de la Papa Onze Peter Paul de Poisson. Segredo de Poisson. Segredo Corazon de Jesus. You connecting the dots and putting together the resemblance right now? If you're not, you're freaking stupid and you need to get the shit beat out of you. It's right there, plain and simple, black and white. Jesus was actually part French. That's why it says on that candle, Segredo Corazon de Jesus. Poisson is French. My family has blood. My dad's half the family has blood ties to for some very iconic people in the French culture. Blessed Alain de la Roque, St. Louis de Montfort, one would gather that I know exactly what the F I'm talking about, so you gorgeous females, stop blowing your animals, stop blowing faggots, stop blowing transvestites, stop blowing hermaphrodites, and leave something to good, honest man like me. So, an honest man like me, been struggling, been searching for a naturally born lady with naturally born female parts. And yet, what is left for us when those naturally born female parts are blowing faggots, blowing trannies, blowing hermaphrodites, and blowing their animals? That's effing disgusting. There's no need for that. That's uncalled for, and that's unacceptable. Now, let's talk about these Wiccans and paganism. Just because they worship the elements and not a god per se, but they worship the elements. Okay, well, who put those elements there in the first place? God. The Holy Trinity. God the Father, his boy Segredo Corazon de Jesus, and his woman, Blessed Virgin Mary, had reached down from the heavens and put those elements there. So who are you really worshiping? You're worshiping God for putting those elements there. And if you choose to be ignorant and do not heed my warnings, you're going straight to hell and you're going to get effed up by evil spirits. I know a little bit about that. I've studied it. I've researched it in my teen years. I was all about darkness, hate, anger, despair, all kinds of effed up sorcery. Until one day of age 22, it kicked open my door and it haunted me in the form of a big ass rat, in the form of the Chuck E. Cheese mascot. Evil spirits were haunting me. And these may have been dreams, these probably not dreams, they were full-blown monsters kicking open my door and haunting me. Um, Big ass rat. Chuck E. Cheese mascot. Shadow people. They were all kicking open my door and they were haunting me. So I was getting effed up by evil spirits left and right. Because of the false customs and the unapproved traditionals I was worshiping eventually turned on me at the age of 22 and effed me up. So I ran my punk ass straight to the Roman Catholic Church. I threw myself on the knees right before the Blessed Tabernacle and cried my heart out and begged and begged and begged dear Sagrado Corazon de Jesus to take me back. I begged the Holy Trinity to take me back. I got on my knees, I begged, I cried like a punk bitch, and I begged the Holy Trinity to take me back, and they did. I ain't seen no sign, heard no sign of no evil spirits. Been going to church for 8 months now, every week. I love it. And in the Rosary Prayer, it says something about that. 10th rose. While St. Dominic was preaching in the square, a heretic boy was caught talking smack about the holy miracles, and God allowed 15,000 devils to enter the man's body. And so the boy's parents had to rush him to the aid of St. Dominic. And St. Dominic asked everyone who was there to pray the rosary with him. And for every Hail Mary, 100 devils were flushed out of the man's body in the form of red-hot coals. For every Hail Mary, Our Lady got 10 roses, and when the rosary prayer was finished, Our Lady was standing there, presented a crown of beautiful, blessed, heavenly flowers of beautiful red and beautiful white roses amongst the finest gold of a heavenly kingdom. Well, there you have it. You'll crack open the book of the Rosary Prayer. You'll find the page 10th rose, and you'll see it. It's a bona fide artifact of a sacred Vatican document. And the Vatican, the papacy, the papal sanctuaries were in fact on earth for a very long time. And I would certainly hope that they would have such recordings from a very long time ago. And some recordings may have gotten lost or burned. They were burned to keep away from the Carthaginians. And an evil king tyrant, Henry VIII, was corrupt and very shoddy McDouchebag, and he was evil. He was effed up. He was a very shoddy McA-hole. Them and the Carthaginians. Now, I don't know the whole story, but from what I gather, documents were burnt, documents were lost, documents were hidden, and today, documents were regathered, refound from their hidden spots, but some documents were burned, and I know not if they were ever recovered, ever rewritten, ever recovered, ever regathered. The papacy, the papal sanctuary. I am a Catholic, a welcome home Roman Catholic boy now. Or should I say, welcome home Roman Catholic man these days. And it's what I believe in, and I'd have been done through some stuff. And I know better not to believe in them, so I do believe in them. For I have had some stuff happen to me, and I was getting effed up by evil spirits, and I ran to the Roman Catholic Church, got on my knees, and begged the Blessed Tabernacle to take me back, so it's what I gotta believe in now. I took an oath. Who would I be? Who would I be except for a man of my honor, a man of my promises? I took an oath. I made a promise to believe in Sagrado Corazon Jesus, and by golly, I will keep said promise and said oath. And there shall it be.